What's going on, boys? No Guides here. Welcome back to another video. Now, in collaboration with Gamers Academy, we have an offensive set pieces tutorial for you. We're going to go over penalties, we're going to go over free kicks, we're going to go over corners, and also go over throw-ins. And we're going to explain how to become very good at them, how to improve your efficiency, and ultimately all the tips and tricks that the top tier players use to gain advantage in the game and ultimately to get more wins. Now, heading over to the corner section, very simply, to take a very basic corner, you literally press the square button, the cross button, and then you can just press the shoot button and try to head it, or I suppose you can say volley it in. Just like the other mechanics, you have the left analog stick and you can basically aim the reticle. So you can aim it just on the place. If I want the ball to go there, I can literally just apply the power button and then I can get the ball into that region. Very simple. That is how you take a basic corner on a very basic level. Likewise, you want it on near post, you go near post, add a bit of power, likewise the exact same thing, and the ball goes to a near post region. And that is the very basics of a corner. So I'll walk you through step by step. So step one, I then select a player. So if you want to, in all honesty, you just press the square button and then you can just press the shoot button, circle and try to get it in. But the technique that I do it is that I request for the ball. First, I want to decide where I want the ball. So I want it in this region over here. And then I press the L1 button and I choose which player I want. So here, for example, I then press the L1 button. I don't want this player because he's short. Then I go to Haaland. Once I go to Haaland, my aim is, okay, I've aimed about this region. I then want to apply a bit of power so the cross gets ready. So if I press play now, you can see that I apply a tiny bit of power. And then what I do is I then just run, get ready to start running, because that means it's already been initiated. And then I press the square button again. That means I want to request it. So I request it. Set piece gets taken. And I literally just press the circle button once. And I score. If you want to, you can press it more than once. You can actually try timing your headers if you want to make it more perfect. But it's quite inconsistent in terms of corners. And you can see that's an example of me scoring a corner with repositioning the players. We're going to go over this clip now and I'm going to slow this down for you. You're going to see the exact similar thing. So again, I do the exact same thing because I'm playing with United this time. I then select Harry Maguire, who's got the best jumping and the best heading, I suppose you can say, in this team, or one the best anyway. And of course, you do have the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, is very effective in the game, and of course got better jumping. But this is an example, I'm using Harry Maguire. I choose where I want the ball to be. I want the ball to be in this region. So move my left analog stick and move the yellow marker over there. And then I apply a power. And as you can see, I use a bit of power, not too much, just about a bar. And then what I do is I run and I press the square button again. I request it and then I press the shoot button and then I get it in the top bins. As you can see, there's no real skill too much behind it. It's almost like you're just hitting the ball in and hoping that you headed the ball. So exact same thing over here. Press the L1 button like so. Choose the area I want to hit in. So I want the cross to go there. Press the square button. Then I press the square button again because I immediately want to request it. Try to get a little bit of momentum going back and forward. Press the shoot button once, and as you can see, the way I'm aiming, it's not that important. You can aim honestly in either side. If you are going to aim, and then if you're going to take a cross in this region, I would say aim it towards the near post. If you're going to take in the middle, you have a choice between either going near post or far post. And if you're going over here, you can either go, I would say, to the far post, or you could either go to the near post. It just depends on the situational. Generally speaking, in the near post angle, I always go here, aim at near post if the ball is going to be in that region, because most of the time the defender on the line is the shortest person and you can get the ball into the top net. But you can see the exact same thing. Corner comes in, I press the shoot button, and as you can see in this situation, I aimed for the far post using my left analog stick at the bottom, get the ball, and I press the shoot button. As you can see, I aim then into the far left corner. So you're going to see one more final example over here. Again, the benefits of Virgil van Dijk being very tall and very strong, got good jumping, got a good leap. So you can see the exact same thing is that I realize I want to get Virgil van Dijk somewhat in this region. So again, I press the L1 button, I cycle through them. Remember, you can press the L1 or the LB button, or if you want, you can use the right analog stick and just flick to the exact player that you want. I choose the player. Then as you can see, I'm moving a bit forward. And then again, I press the square button, I load up about a bar of power, and I request the ball. And then move Virgil van Dijk, and then I press this cross button again once I'm ready for the cross. the cross comes in, and as you can see, I'm aiming for the near post or towards the middle, and I press the shoot button once, and as you can see, it goes for the far post-ish. It was kind of a change of direction last minute. Again, it's very situational because I saw there's no one on the line, tried to go and I aimed at the far post, and that is how corners can be taken. Now, just some things to watch out for. I know this is, of course, an offensive tutorial, but on the defensive side, the opponent could move the goalkeeper. So this is actually me in the team in white, and this is not my corner, but I suppose you can say my opponent's corner on my goal. And you can see, for example, here I hold the right analog stick down and I move the goalkeeper. That way, if the ball comes into that region, sometimes the goalkeeper will punch it away. So do be careful of goalkeeper movement. And one other thing to note is behind the camera, just over here, I'm just going to move the camera so you can see it. You can also press the R1 button and you can call, as you can see, for a second player. And if you want to, you can pass it short and then you can just cross the ball or pass outside the box and try to take a shot outside the box. That is one option you do have. And the other options you do have is, of course, you can hold the R2 button, as you can see, and you can select the kick taker, so you can change to a different kick taker. And as you can see, you can always turn the target on and off. And that is the basics behind taking a corner. And of course, if you want to, you can very simply just aim in a direction and then just press the shoot button like so. And you can also achieve the same thing. So you don't have to always move a player. You can simply just aim somewhere, press the cross button, and then try to get the ball into the back of the net. So you don't need to always move a player around, but of course, if you want to, you can. Remember, practice makes perfect. I'll catch you in the next episode.